Hey guys! What's up? Alpha Lion Simba here, and welcome to another episode of Unique in Europe. Well, we're covering our first bird tonight, and tonight I'm covering the red kite. So without further ado, let's go fly a kite. In Europe, red kites breed from Spain and Portugal east into Central Europe and Ukraine, north to southern Sweden, Latvia, and the UK, and south into southern Italy. They're resident in the milder parts of their range in Western Europe and Northwest Africa. They inhabit broadleaf woodlands with mixed heathland and pasture, valleys, thickets with nearby grasslands, or wetland edges. They can also be found in urban areas and more frequently in suburban areas, where they are likely to visit groves and gardens. An adult male red kite weighs 1 kilogram, or 2.2 pounds, and measures 24 to 26 inches in length, while an adult female weighs 1.2 kilograms, or 2.6 pounds, and is longer than the male, and both genders have a wingspan of 5 to 6 feet. With its appearance, the red kite is similar in size to a buzzard, but is more slender. Its plumage is mainly chestnut, and it can be identified in flight by its narrow, W-shaped wings and long, deeply forked tail. Its white head is marked with dark streaks, and its wings have white areas near the tips of the underwings. Kites are late risers and wait for the sun to warm up the air so that they can ride the rising currents. In flight, the red kite's tail can be seen to constantly twist and flex as the bird changes direction. The reason that they are such expert flyers is all down to aerodynamics. In an aircraft, the left and right wings meet at an angle called the dihedral, which gives stability and prevents the aircraft from rolling from side to side in the air. And the same principle works for kites. They are usually seen singly or in pairs, but sometimes may roost in small groups or form small flocks during migration. They prefer to hunt in open areas, flying low above the ground. They will also hunt by sitting on a perch for many hours waiting for prey to pass by. Red kites mainly feed on small mammals such as mice, voles, shrews, young hares, and rabbits, but they will also hunt live birds and occasionally reptiles and amphibians. And they consume a wide variety of carrion, including sheep carcasses and dead game birds. The red kite's taste for carrion may be because its small, weak talons are unsuitable for subduing large, struggling animals, but its talons are efficient for catching smaller prey. The red kite hovers effortlessly in the air for hours while it seeks out prey. It generally glides at a height of less than 65 feet. Once it spots live prey, it dives down and snatches the animal with its outstretched talons. The red kite's mating season lasts from March to May, and they mate for life. Pairs fly together over the nest site, which is usually found on the outskirts of a forest. Sometimes a pair of kites grasps one another's talons and remain locked together until separating just above the treetops. Both mates build the nest, which is located high up in a tree. They construct the nest of twigs and man-made materials, adding a soft lining of sheep's wool. Red kites can lay 1 to 5 eggs per brood, but usually 3. The female incubates the eggs, although the male may help temporarily. The eggs hatch after an incubation period of 28 to 30 days. The chicks are creamy white and pale brown and hatch at intervals. The female broods them for the first 14 days, while the male brings food to the nest, which the females feed to the chicks. Later, both parents bring items of food that are placed in the nest to allow the chicks to feed themselves. The nestlings begin climbing onto branches around their nest from 45 days. They rarely fledge before 48 to 50 days, and sometimes not until they are 60 to 70 days of age. The young spend a further 15 to 20 days near the nest being fed by their parents. Red kites usually breed for the first time when they are 2 years old, although exceptionally they can successfully breed when they are only 1 year old. Red hawks reach maturity at 2 to 3 years old. Red kites typically live 4 to 5 years, but may live to be 26 years old in the wild and up to 38 years in captivity. The red kite is currently listed as near threatened on the IUCN Red List, and its population in the wild is decreasing. The main threats include poisoning through illegal direct poisoning and indirect poisoning from pesticides, particularly in the wintering ranges in France and Spain, deforestation, and hunting. There are currently 50,000 to 67,000 red kites left in the wild. Well, that was it. My Unique in Europe episode on the red kite. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, leave requests in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Alpha Lion Simba, out.